Hey guys and gals, it's your boy JR, aka Little Bushcraft. Hope you guys and gals are all doing well. I'm just lighting my tea light candles. This is a woodwick candle that crackles. Got my Spencer's electric thing. It's got lightning bolts. It's kind of cool. I love candles. Even if it's simple tea light candles, they're pretty cool. Whoops. There we go. Hey, what's up, Deborah? What's up, Ellie? How's it going? What's up? Whoop, whoop. Ellie in the house. Deborah in the house. Whoop, whoop. I'm getting ready to break me out some lemon brisk iced tea here. Whoop, whoop. All right. Here we go. So I got my tea going. Got my lemon brisk iced tea going. Got the electricity bulb going. And then I got my tea light and my woodwick candle going. These woodwick candles are cool. It says it's got that patented crackle. Whoops, there it goes. So, yeah, it kind of crackles like a fireplace. These woodwick candles do. They're pretty cool. And then I picked that up at Spencer's. I also picked this up at Spencer's. And it kind of throws a cool little light thing on the wall, which is cool. Got my wind chimes as well. So yeah, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. And as people come in, I'm gonna throw their comments up, and it's mainly to show lots of love to the channels. So yeah, tonight's thing is just simple open chat with showing some love to the channels as they come in. What's up? How's it going? Hello to everyone here in the chat watching. Hey, what's up? So I got my brisk iced tea going here. So I'm enjoying some lemon brisk iced tea while you guys are coming into the chat. Then I also got my so I got my iced tea going here, and then I also got my sparkling mineral water here. It's infused with a little orange and lime, and this brisk iced tea is infused with a little lemon. And so I got 2 waters, 2 iced teas, and 1 sun-kissed. Act like I'm gonna get thirsty. Yeah, you think I would? You think I'm afraid I'm gonna get thirsty with all that drinks going on there? This lemon brisk iced tea is pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty nice iced tea. And then, like I said, I'm just showing some love by showing you guys comments here. What's up, Halfwit Harvey? How's it going? JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft's doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope your day went well. What a nice background. In this case, it's an actual physical. It's a physical disco light I got from Spencer's a long time ago. So that's what's causing that background there. It's an actual physical light. What's up, Bill? And then the other thing I picked up at Spencer's is the lightning ball. And then I got my tea light candles and my wood wick candle going on. And of course, what you hear in the background, it will be my wind chimes. I'm going to adjust my camera here. There we go. And of course, here, let me flip this way. There we go. That's better. That's a lot better. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Belle says shout out to all. Belle's so cool. She does cool live streams as well. And then of course, as you guys come in here, if you guys notice a channel you haven't seen for a while, or if it's a channel you're not subscribed to, go ahead and check out that channel. And then if you end up liking their content, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. I've found a lot of cool, through going to some of these live streams, I've really hit a lot of, I've really subscribed to a lot of really cool channels. Right now I'm enjoying my lemon brisk iced tea. It's really good. And then, like I said, throughout this live, I'm going to throw up your guys' comments. So that way, when anyone comes across this video, and for those of you who will come across this live stream later, I'll be showing the channels throughout the live stream here. And if you know for sure you haven't subscribed to a certain channel as you rewatch this video, give that channel a look. Because there's a lot of cool channels that come and visit my live stream here. Not only are they cool channels, but they're really good people. And yeah, really cool channels to follow here. If you guys, whoever rewatches this stream here. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well out there. Tonight's live stream is open chat with me relaxing to my wind chimes here. So I got a little wind chime action going here. I got one wind chime. I got one wind chime over. Oops. I got one wind chime going over there, and then I got another wind chime right here. Here, I'll show you the wind chime I got close to me. I just done my lunch, fried chicken, yum yum. Oh wow! So is it fried chicken infused with some spices, or is it a fried chicken? Yeah, is it a spicy fried chicken or just a regular fried chicken? Because I know when some people fry chicken, sometimes they fry the chicken and they don't have it super spicy, but then there's other people they fry chicken and they put a little extra spicy on it. But either way, it sounds good. Belle said I just done my lunch, fried chicken, yum yum. I tell you what, I don't eat fried chicken very often, so when I do eat it, it tastes really, really good. And I think that's mainly because I don't eat it very often, so it's going to taste really good. Cool. I was just checking out my lighting. Checking out my lighting. Checking. Do. I love it when I play around with lighting. There we go. Oops. That's cool. Interesting. No. I guess that's lighting's okay. Cool. I never know what kind of lighting I want to do when I do these. Let's see what happens if I reduce the lighting here. Okay. Oh no. Right now I'm playing around with my lighting. Okay. This is what I'm using to play around with my lighting. In case you guys were wondering. I'm always looking for different ways to play around with my lighting. Regular fried chicken. That sounds good. So far, my infused lemon iced tea is tasting pretty good. So yeah, whoever rewatches this live stream, you guys are going to notice the channel names I put up here. I encourage you to go check out these channels. They're super, super cool. And of course, for those of you who are in the live stream right now, if you see a channel you haven't seen before, please go check out that channel. I'm looking over at my wind chime. Yeah, so lately I've been getting into wind chimes. They're just so relaxing. And plus, I'm looking at the time here. So it's 1:20 here in Midwest Indiana. So it's truly after midnight, and you're in the Lone Wolf Bushcraft After Dark live show. And the main focus of the live is relaxing for the evening, and then coming and interacting with you folks here as you come in the chat. And then my hope is that whoever comes to live stream, if they see a channel they haven't seen before, that they go ahead and give that channel a connect. So that's my hope. So yeah, my hope is that you guys will connect with each other. And as I show off your comments and people come and check out this live stream, that they, so yeah, whoever comes into the chat here, they can check out the other channels, and then also they can check out the channels whoever rewatches this live stream. And then the other reason I'm showing your guys' comments is to show the love. So basically, it's a way of thanking you guys. By showing your guys' comments in my live stream, it's a way of thanking you for showing up to the live stream. And also, when someone rewatches this live stream, they'll get to check out your guys' channels as well. So yeah, along with checking out the channels whose comments I'm showing, I ask you to check out my channel as well. And if you do enjoy the content of Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube channel, please give me a like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell, so that way each time I make a new video, you guys will be able to see it. So yeah, anytime you like a channel on YouTube, you'll one of the ways you can help out the YouTube channels is you can subscribe to their channel and then like. And yeah, definitely hit like, especially if you come across some content you've really enjoyed, or if you learned something from a content. That helps out the YouTube channels as well. So yeah, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. Bill says she's alive and kicking. I love it. Baby sister Belle is alive and kicking. That's the main thing, Belle, not out loud. And the other reason I'm showing your guys' comments is sometimes I'm afraid to mispronounce your guys' channels' names. Be my luck, I mispronounce a channel name really bad. And I love the sound of these. So yeah, this live stream I run a little different than the other live streams. It's all about the tea light candles and the woodwick, and then the disco light there, and then also the little lightning ball, which is cool, and the other wind chimes right there. So it's a little different than the other. Some of the other streams I go to, people are singing and stuff. I guess you could say this is like a meditation hour. Meditation hour with Lone Wolf Bushcraft, infused with a little bit of comedy as well. So yeah, wind chimes meditation infused with a little bit of comedy, and you guys also hanging out and chatting with each other, and then me showing off the channel comments as you guys come in the chat. Oh, Bill says Sana. Oh, Daddy Long. That's cool. Yeah, the Filipina baby, my Filipina lady friends, I call them my baby sisters, and they call me Daddy Lone or Daddy Lone Wolf. It's really cute. But I call them my baby sisters as a term of endearment, and yeah, they're really cool. And I love the fact that all the live streams are. I love how each of our live streams, like some of them really are specific singing channels. And in my case, it's the live stream of Relax and Chillax, but also hanging out with my audience and my subscribers, which is cool. How's your plant over there in the UK, Dave? All right. Must take care of some plants. Dave must take care of some plants. I'm just guessing, because Bill had said something about Dave's plant. Doing good, thanks, Bill. So yeah, like I said, what I'm hoping is when someone rewatches the live stream, is they check out the. Not only do they check out my channel, but also they check out the other channels that come and visit the live stream. That's the hope anyway. I'm just looking at people's comments as they come in the chat here. More Bushcraft meditation hour. After dark. Send you here, Bell. Been better. I'm gonna make some potato fries. Ooh, she's gonna make potato fries. That's gonna pair nicely with your fried chicken. That's gonna taste pretty good, Belle. That's gonna taste really good. That's gonna taste real good. I'm just making sounds with my wind chime down below here, and I got my other one that's. I got my other one that's in the corner there. Wow, Daddy Lone Wolf, your upload about haircut, you have a lot of views on all. Yeah, that's interesting, Belle. Some of my shorter videos sometimes get a lot more views. I think the other reason is people see how excited I was to get my haircut. Ha ha ha, funny Dave. So expensive to send myself in UK. There's a lot of views. He's his latest upload yesterday. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that looks like a little bit. that comment's interesting. It's a little bit of English and a little bit of it's either Tagalog or Bisaya. I'm guessing it's Tagalog. That text right there. In case you guys aren't familiar with Tagalog and Bisaya, I think it's the some of the dialects in the Philippines, or whether someone speaks Tagalog and Bisaya. 440 with Daddy Long Wolf. All right. So yeah, I like interacting with you guys here, and then relax to the wind chimes before uh, before I crash. It's pretty cool. 470. Wow, coming. Congratulations. That's cool. I'll be glad when Brett's main channel can start doing his. I think it's in. I think it's May, if I remember. I think he said May the. I think Brett said May the 1st. If I remember right, he can start doing big time lives again on his main channel, which I'm happy for you, Brett. That'll be cool. I call Brother Brett the king of the live stream, Brett Glasgow. Um, man, that brother can. He makes it look easy to do an 8-hour live stream. You're welcome, Brett. Doing live stream his second channel last Thursday. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool that he's doing that with his second channel. I think it's cool to do that while you're waiting for the main channel, but be able to start doing that too. There's a little bit of Tagalog text there. Oh. And like I said, I'm just showing your guys' comments so that way when the live stream's replayed, people can, if people aren't familiar with a certain channel that they see that I'm sharing out, they can go check out that channel as well while they're still checking out my channel. Yep. Oh yeah, that's the name of his channel, Brett Glasgow 2. Yeah, he kept it pretty simple naming it like that. Brett Glasgow 2. Whoops. And what's so funny, I guess I could schedule these live streams out, but I just, wow, we really, Sissy Bell. I just really enjoy doing live streams at the last minute. I'm kind of a last minute kind of live stream dude. I just, what are the other times I do live stream? Yeah, sometimes I do live streams early in the morning on Sunday and Monday. But I have guests coming over Sunday, so I may not get to do a live stream on Sunday. And plus, I'm on the free plan, and I'm almost at my 20 hours. Yeah, StreamYard has lots of different plans. I'm on the free StreamYard plan. Please read all the comments. Ha ha ha. Don't stop. That's pretty funny. Brother Sean T. Uber in the house. And who has the famous Sunny Bird? So whoever comes across this live stream or is rewatching it, you got to go check out Sean T. Uber's channel. His bird's so cool. And yeah, Sean's pretty cool. Me and Sean, we were listening to Jack play his guitar during a Shooting Stars live stream. That was pretty cool. Man, Jack is so cool. I used to have one of my friends. He passed away in 2017. But this friend of mine, he always played his guitar. Hey, what's up, Art Gasper? What's up? Daddy Lone Wolf, I have premiere later at 7:30. Oh, that's cool. Challenge me to eat a... Hello, hello, ha, ha, ha. And like I said, I like showing your guys' comments off so that way when someone replays the stream, they can check out your guys' channels as well. And it's a way to show love of you guys. It's a way for me to show you guys love for coming in the live stream, which is cool. That's right. It's so funny why I've been doing a live stream. I just saw one of my someone messaged me from Messenger. It was funny. They said something funny. And then the other reason I like doing live streams that it's like almost 1:36 in the morning here. And everybody in my house is probably watching a little TV, staying up late. But they're also probably going to bed as well. Anyways, it's just so relaxing at this hour. I do have to be at work in the morning, so that's cool. But I still wanted to come on here, even though I had to be at work in the morning. I did the same thing yesterday. I did a live stream yesterday. And, but yeah, I like hanging out with my audience and my subscribers. It's always fun to hang out with them. You will be broke after we eat. Ha 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 ha. That's pretty funny. Occasionally, with some of my Peruvian food, I like to pair them with some. I don't drink very often, but occasionally I like a German beer with my lomo sentado. That's a Peruvian steak dish, and that's really good. Lomo sentado is. It's a mixture of stir-fried steak and stir-fried steak with onions and a side of rice. Sometimes it has a fried egg with it, and it's really, really good. We're going to eat at the Viking restaurant, Daddy Love. Oh, cool. That almost makes me think of that place that's like a Camelot where they do a live jousting show, and you have these large chicken drumsticks while these guys are on horseback trying to joust each other. I've never been to it, but I've watched it on TV. It looks pretty fun. You will treat us. There you go. Often thought, or often wonder what that would be like to get a bunch of us together and enjoy a meal and some good drinks. That'd be awesome. Putting the kids and bird to sleep. There you go. It's so funny. We're all in different time zones. Like here, I'm guessing since it's in the morning, I'm guessing over there in the Philippines, it's probably after one something over there in the Philippines. And here it's like one something early in the morning. And I do have to be at work in the morning, but I still wanted to come on here. My lemon infused brisk iced tea is pretty good. I'm enjoying that. Then of course I gotta have my tea light candles going. And plus the wind chimes keep me in a chillaxed mood before I go crash. That's kind of cool. Nothing like the sound of wind chimes. Super relaxing. Doing that relaxed chill. Wind chimes rock. Especially if you're trying to relax and chillax. I'm just looking at the comments coming in the chat. And also looking over at my candles, my tea light candles and my woodwick candle. Yeah, and I love how each live stream has their own vibe. My live stream sometimes, especially when I do a live stream in the early morning on Sunday or Monday, I'm usually building a campfire. And then there was one night in the evening time I built a campfire, and I also had tiki lights going, and I also had a campfire going. And then my co-host for that one was, I think his name is called, or his channel name is called Jerry Boy TV, and he's from Scotland. I think the focus of his channel is he promotes channels. So, and then my channels has bushcrafting, camping. It's got hiking. It's also got travel vlogs from the most recent place I went to before the pandemic hit. I'm so glad I went to Cape Town, South Africa before the pandemic hit. It was the last really cool place I got to go to, and yeah, I loved Cape Town, South Africa. It was cool. And what's funny, uh, Cape Town, South Africa is really unique because I think the first place we went to was Boulder National Park in Cape Town, South Africa. And I got a YouTube video up. It's me, my little family. We're visiting the penguin colony on the first day in Cape Town, South Africa. And you guys can see what my experience was because it's if you go to my playlist, uh, click on my playlist and go to Cape Town, South Africa. And you guys can see all my experiences in Cape Town, South Africa. The first night in Cape Town, South Africa was really cool. When we first arrived, my wife had gotten really emotional because we hadn't seen our daughter in about a month, and so my daughter came and picked us up at the airport in Cape Town, South Africa. This was about a year ago that I went to Cape Town, South Africa. So basically, I went to Cape Town, South Africa last year. And anyways, my daughter picks us up at the airport. And my wife gets so emotional. And I'm trying to record the emotional moment, right? So I got my camera going. I'm trying to hug. All three of us are trying to hug each other, me, my wife, my daughter at the same time. And I'm trying to record it. And I realized my camera has the video upside down, and you can hear me make a little sound, and I turn the video camera right back up so it's capturing things. And my wife got so emotional, but my wife's from Peru, South America, so Latinos are very passionate and emotional, and it was just so unique. It was. And then me and my daughter are laughing because my wife had gotten super emotional. But we hadn't seen her in a month, and so. But anyways, we leave the Cape Town, South Africa airport, and we go to this bar-like restaurant. And I think my daughter and my wife ordered wine, and then I ordered a draft beer, a Cape Town, South African draft beer, and what's funny, this place was about to close, this little bar restaurant. But they were so cool. They let us still order. I think I may have gotten a hamburger and fries, and then I think my wife and daughter may have gotten chicken sandwich, and the other one may have gotten a salad. And yeah, it was really cool. It was nice of them because, like I said, they were about to close, but they let us come in there. And here it's our first experience in Cape Town, South Africa, and we're enjoying drinks and some sandwiches at this restaurant bar in Cape Town, South Africa. It was a very small little bar too, and it was cool. And then after that, we went and drove to our Airbnb and we had rented a really nice Airbnb in Cape Town, South Africa, because the Airbnb was right on the ocean. And we didn't even need to use air conditioning in our Airbnb. They had these huge windows, and these huge windows were almost like one wall of window facing the ocean. And so we opened up these huge windows, and so as we're falling asleep, we can hear the ocean waves crash into the rocks while we're falling asleep. And so that first night going to bed in Cape Town, South Africa was really cool because we could hear the sound of the ocean crashing on the rocks as we're going to sleep. So that was cool. And I get the same thing going whenever we're in Peru. The reason I visit Peru often, sometimes I get to visit often. Like there were sometimes throughout the year I got to go at least once a year to Peru, or once every year. And then sometimes it's once every 2 years. But occasionally, anyways, when we're in Peru, me and my daughter, we love going to the beach. and in Spanish they call it the playa. Playa means beach in Spanish. And I love the Peruvian food. I love lomo sentado, which is a steak dish. And then I love these Peruvian chicken and rice dishes and Peruvian steak and rice dishes. Roast con pollo is the chicken dish, and then lomo sentado is the steak dish. But both of them are really good. Both of them are really good Peruvian dishes. But anyways, since that's my wife's country, um, we try to make it to Peru if not every year, at least every 2 years. We try to go to Peru so we can go visit her family. But yeah, we're always itching to go to the beach, and so after staying there in Lima, Peru for a little bit, or after we've been there for 2 days, we start asking, hey, when, because we know they have a little place on the beach, and so me and my daughter, we can't wait till it's time to go to the beach. And it was so funny. When I was in Cape Town, South Africa, there were times where my mind kind of tricked me a little bit, because the seaside places in Cape Town, South Africa remind me a little bit of the seaside towns in Lima, Peru. So the beach we go to is called San Bertolo. So it's really nice. And some people go surfing there in San Bertolo Playa. So it's really nice. And the food's really good. And my mother-in-law's house in Lima, Peru, man, there's some really nice restaurants. Really nice restaurants there in Lima, Peru. And then normally while I'm doing my thing in Peru, I normally try to eat as much Peruvian cuisine as I can, because I never know when's the next time I'm going to be able to come back to Peru. So, and then of course when I get back to the States, I may either order me a pizza or a really nice gourmet cheeseburger. But I am excited to let you guys know that I'm going to try and make it to Playa de Carmen, or Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. So, yeah, hopefully I can make that happen. And then that way I can bring you guys new travel vlogs from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. So I hope I get to make that happen. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Shantini says, I hope I can still go to El Salvador in July. Yeah. Yeah, I hope I get to make it to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. That would be really cool. All right, we got someone coming on.
Hey, hey, hey.
How are you, Lonnie Wolf? How's it going? How's it going,
I'm well. How are you? Good.
I'm
How
doing
are you
pretty
today?
good. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Too shabby? Yep, that's good.
I'm doing good.
What's...
I was telling the audience that I'm hoping to make it to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Oh, nice.
And that'll be cool if everything lines up right. The plan is the first week we would stay at an all-inclusive hotel. The first week we'd stay in an all-inclusive hotel, and then the second week we would rent an Airbnb. I've had pretty, because that's what I did when I was in Cape Town, South Africa. I rented an Airbnb.
G'day, Sean. How are you, Sean?
Yeah, a lot of Airbnbs around the world are pretty cool to rent. And like this one that was in Cape Town, South Africa, it was right on the beach. It was pretty awesome.
Nice. Good place to stay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's a cool way to pump money back into the local economy when you rent an Airbnb. So I'm enjoying me a little brisk iced tea infused with some lemon.
Oh, wow.
So what are you doing, Hank? Are you hanging out somewhere?
Yeah, I'm just down about going to watch my footy team soon. Eagles, they start in about 40 minutes.
Oh, cool.
After a pub there. Pub a fair way away from where I live, but yeah, slightly go. It's going to be our last sunny day for a couple of days. We're having this like bit of like it is a tropical cyclone coming not far from where I live. Like probably, I think it's going to hit maybe only how far is Geraldton about? A few hundred kilometres away, so it's going to be pretty close in the end of that. Yep.
Jean's saying, "Hey, Adrian."
Jean, how are you, Jean?
She's so cool. I love how Jean and Deborah bounce off of each other.
Jean and Deb, yeah, I love when I watch that.
They're like the
good fun.
ultimate. Yeah. Hi,
It's
Jean.
good fun. I like watching that. People can actually, yeah.
They're like the ultimate comedy duo.
Yes. Yeah.
So where are you sitting out under right there, Adrian?
I'm just on a bus here.
Oh, cool.
On the way, yeah.
Cool.
Good old bus to go somewhere, yeah.
That's
on my
cool.
way. Yeah.
In big places like Chicago, there's buses and then trains and.
Do you catch the transport a lot?
Well, that's why I'm jealous of Chicago, because Indiana, it's really jumping in a taxi or driving your car.
Yeah.
But one of the things the major cities have is the trains and the buses. Well, we got buses too in Indiana, but oh man, when I went to Cusco, Adrian, dude, I finally went to Cusco one time, and it was so cool. First, you do a bus ride, and then you take this train, and the train has a clear ceiling. So when you're driving up through the mountains, you can look up at the ceiling of the train, and it's like a clear window. It's really cool. Yeah, it's super cool. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone goes visit Cusco, they make sure you visit it. Do not visit it during the rainy season, because I guess there's certain months where it rains. You definitely want to go when it's not the rainy season. So, which is what we did, which is cool. But yeah, I always feel, since my wife's family's from Peru, I always feel when we do vacations, I always feel like we should try and always go to Peru, though. But I've been to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, so I already know what to expect. Except this time it's going to be a little more interesting. It's going to only cause,
nice,
yeah. But I can't wait though. It'll be a lot of fun. I've been to Airbnb. I've been to all-inclusive hotels. It's really cool. It's because you already know what you're paying, and then all-inclusive. But it's really cool. Ready for bed for the kids or bouncing off the walls. Oh, wow. Wow. Hopefully, Sean didn't feed him extra chocolates.
I drink,
you know what's...
They drink a lot of cordial.
Dude. Right. Adrian, when I was a kid, I remember our parents filling us with lots of high C and I remember they fixed this Kool-Aid a lot when I was a kid, so that probably made us jump out around the walls too, because it's full of sugar. But I had a good I have fond memories as a kid having these long summer breaks when I was a kid. I love summer breaks. It was cool because I'd hang out with my friends and stuff, and it was super cool.
It's nice, yeah, of course.
Super cool. So, are you going to a sports event, or are you just going to a bar?
Just to a pub, yeah, just to a pub and watch the game, yeah. They're playing
cool.
They're playing over in Melbourne. They're playing on the other side of Australia today, so.
Cool.
Yeah, it starts about 2:30 our time.
So are you gonna grab you a drink and then grab your favorite eats?
So?
Are you gonna grab a drink and grab your favorite food?
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry.
That's a very
It's a lot of fun.
that's a pretty popular thing to do here in the States too. Watch a game and either
Oh,
have
and like
some. Mhm.
your bars, things like that. Yeah.
Hmm. Actually, they do that all over the world, man. Go to a bar, restaurant, and watch a game. That's a
Mm.
cool way. That's a cool way to relax and have fun. So, is it? What's the name of the sport?
It's Australian rules football. Yeah. Have you ever seen AFL? Like, ever seen it on?
Is
Ever
it
looked
kind
it
of
up?
is it kind of like rugby or is it like soccer?
It's a mix of like more you're doing a lot of running in the ball, or it's not throwing the ball like rugby, you're more just kicking the ball a lot and
Cool.
marking the ball and scoring goals in between the posts and all that. And there's two middle posts, so you score 6 points. There's another two posts on the side, get through them. You only get 1 point.
Cool. I had a wrestling coach. He was a rugby player, and he had a neck on him like he was really really stocky, and his
Yeah.
shoulders were so big it almost looked like he didn't have a neck. It was huge. But
Mm.
he played rugby football. But
Oh, nice.
he was a really really big guy. And sometimes he would lay on the mat to see if the whole wrestling team could turn him over. He would just lay flat on.
Yeah.
He was a really big dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't think I've watched a rugby football game in a long time. I know.
Do you ever watch any sport on the weekend when you've got time off? Or
I watched some. I watched some playoff football. Until it went all the
nice.
way to the Super Bowl, and
Yeah.
then I need to start watching a few baseball games too, and some basketball games. I need to catch some basketball games. I've been busy with work and family, but yeah, sometimes like now tonight. Um, what did I watch tonight? I watched. What did I watch? Sometimes I like turning on documentaries and stuff.
Okay, yeah, you
So
like,
those
yeah,
so those are cool. And
nice, yeah.
and occasionally I'll pick out a drama too. Me and my daughter last night were watching The Walking Dead because the new season's
The
back.
Walking Dead, yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah. No, I
that's
never
so
watched it. Yeah,
yeah, that's crazy. But yeah,
yeah. It's a
but
show.
I'm but I am glad people have sports to now watch. That's so cool. And I think it's mainly because of the vaccine shots is why sports is going on cool now.
Yeah, it's like COVID when it was all the bad part of it. You couldn't watch any sport at all. Now
Yeah.
it's
If you
it's
were
like most places in the world are starting to get that to normal. Now it's not. Yeah, it
Yeah.
comes to sport now, so that's something at least. Yeah.
Yep. If you came to the south side of Indiana, you wouldn't realize there's a pandemic. The only way you'd realize it, you'd see people wearing a mask. So, in some places, they're starting to lower those. Some of the restaurants are still requiring you to at least walk in with a mask. But then as soon as you sit down at your
Yeah.
table, you can take your mask off. But,
Oh wow! Okay, so you can take it off.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's some states, even though they're not requiring it anymore. Some of the businesses and restaurants just still want you to walk in there with it. Like in my place of work, there's still like if we walk in the building, they still. But of course, I put on 2 masks, and I'm constantly washing my hands.
Yeah.
But and then I'm also wiping down surfaces and stuff. But technically, they said now you don't have to do as much the wiping down of surfaces because they say it's pretty rare now to get something from the surface area. So that's cool.
That's good. Yeah.
But so, how long's your bus ride gonna be?
Yeah, about another minutes from here. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
just about that. Yeah, where I am here. Yeah, I just like to get away from where I live. That's somewhere different. Yeah,
Well, it's to do something
yeah,
different too, so that's cool.
yeah. Get away. Yeah,
I
especially
love
that it's going to rain for the rest of the weekend. So
I love
yeah,
I love catching your guys' live stream earlier, or it was at night for you guys. That was cool.
yeah, yeah.
That guy
Good
was a
stuff.
good he is a good impersonator. He does
Yeah,
a good
Chris
Steve
says, yeah,
Irwin. Yeah,
he does some good impersonations, doesn't he? Yeah,
yeah.
he's
No,
been on YouTube for a fair while. He's quite a good impersonator and does
now is he from Australia too?
he's half Australian, half Filipino.
Wow,
Yeah,
really? He's half Australian, half Filipino.
yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I think he
Wow,
said he's been born in Australia, so that's why he's he's been in the Philippines a lot of time in his life. But he said, but
wow.
yeah,
So
he's good.
that's a cool combination. In case of my daughter, because I got my background's English, Irish, and Scots, but then
Yeah.
from what she gets from her other side is Peruvian, Japanese, Spanish, and Italian. What my daughter gets.
Mm.
So I told my daughter she's an international baby. So she's got all the.
Yeah.
It's so funny. She's got this dark black hair, right? My daughter does. My daughter's like 20 something now, but she's got this jet black hair, right?
Yeah.
But she's got this red kind of red tint to it, right? I think she gets that from my Irish side, the red tint along with her dark
On
black
the
hair.
Irish side of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's so wild. But
Mm.
but yeah. So
Good.
I noticed that about the Philippines. There's Japanese Filipinos, there's Chinese Filipinos, of course, there's American Filipinos,
Mm.
and it's the same way in Peru. There's Peruvian Japanese. In case of my wife, she's Peruvian Japanese, but she also has Italian, Spanish. Let's see, she's got Peruvian, Japanese, Italian, Spanish. She may have some other stuff too, but the Peruvian's got a wild mix there going on. I love what they call Chinese food in Peru. They call it chifa
Yeah.
because it's Chinese food infused with Peruvian spices. It's pretty
Mm.
good stuff.
Nice.
So, what's your favorite thing to eat in Australia?
My favourite, sorry?
What's your favorite thing to eat in Australia?
My favourite thing to eat, besides McDonald's, we'll leave that out.
Besides, that's
I love fish. I love what's,
besides McDonald's and also besides of Subway.
besides Subway as well, yeah. Favourite, what else do I like? So many foods to choose from. Yeah,
Fish, fish and chips ain't bad.
yeah, I like roast dinners, roast porks. I like a lot of roast dinners. That's for sure. Yeah.
Occasional good steak.
Good steak, yes. Yeah.
So when you order steak, how do you like to order your steak?
Sorry?
When you order steak, how do you like it cooked?
Well done, usually. Yeah, usually.
I used to order mine medium rare, but then when they said it's healthier to order it well done, I started ordering it well done.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think the reason I like steak so well is because I don't eat it all the time, so it's a real treat whenever I have a nice, really good steak.
Mm. Yeah.
And then occasionally I'll have a really good beer along with my steak.
Bye, Deborah.
Take care, Deborah. I think she's got a premiere Or I thought she mentioned
I
something
saw
about a
stuff in
premiere.
there today this morning. I saw something about premiere and yeah. I'll say that she's going to be tonight.
Which is cool. Well, hey, brother.
I do premieres, but I'm more of a live streamer and those short videos. Doing 1 minute short videos and everything.
Yeah,
That's what I get told that it's easy to
I don't do the premiere thing either. I mean,
I never used to do it to start off with, and then I got pretty much taught into a little bit, and then yeah, I thought it was a good idea, but yeah, if I see something interesting, I'll do like 10 minute, 15-minute video or something. I'll make it premiere, but other than that, I'll just do my own on YouTube and
that's cool. Well, hey, I got work in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But I'll see you. I'll see you late. I'll see you later, Adrian. Peace.
Thanks, Michael. See you around.
Later,
guys.
Bye. Cheers. All right, Adrian. Thanks for stopping by. If I didn't have work in the morning, I wouldn't be wrapping this up. So, oh, what's up? Hey, I just got here. What's happening? Jamie in the house, brother Jamie. I love it when brother Jamie does a live stream. Brother Jamie. Brother Jamie's cool. He supports some of the smaller channels too. I'm sure brother Jamie knows some big channels too. One of the big channels I do like to, or actually, I'm going to name 3 channels I really dig that are probably big channels. One of them is by a guy whose name is Luke. He runs the Outdoor Gear Review channel. And what's really neat is he reviews, the Outdoor Gear Review channel reviews tents. They review cooking stuff, sleeping bags, sleeping mats. And once again, that's called the Outdoor Gear Review channel. And then the next channel is called the Nut and Fancy. And that's a really cool channel. The Nut and Fancy channel is. So the Nut and Fancy channel is really cool. He's a retired Air Force colonel. And what I like about the Nut and Fancy channel is, and he likes to call it the Nut and Fancy Project. One of my favorite things he does. Oh, there's brother Brett.
Hi.
What's up, brother Brett?
Not much. I saw you talking about like camping stuff. You know what you should have you seen? I'll show you these. One of my moms. My mom was on this. It's a different Dragon Boat team she's on now. This was like a few years ago, but
Right.
she was on like a mixed. She was on like a mixed team. It was like you know what they call like it's like male and female on Dragon Boat team. Well, I was at one of her Dragon Boat races, and I was like, "What's that guy doing?" And it looked like one of those. It looked like one of those fold out like little cheap chairs you buy for like $15-$20. You know what I'm talking about? The little chairs that you just take and you just grab them by both sides and fold them out. They take like a few minutes to set up.
Right.
And then I go, "What's he doing?" It looks like one of those chairs. It looks like one of those double ones. You know, I thought it was one of those double. My brother has one of those old. He's had it for probably about 15, 20 years. One of those double chairs that has the 2 cup holders in the middle and like the little table you can set like lightweight stuff on. Well, I saw him folding out. And I go, "That's not a chair. It's one of those fold out hammocks."
Oh,
Have
cool.
you seen those?
Yep.
And I was like thinking, man, you would probably like one of those.
Oh, those are cool. Let's see. I was mentioning 3 channels. One was the Outdoor Gear Review. The other one was the Nut and Fancy Project. And then the Nut and Fancy Project, it's ran by a retired Air Force colonel,
Oh,
and he does gear reviews, he does adventures, outdoor adventures, and then he also does life philosophy videos.
uh-huh.
And then I was just watching one of his life philosophy videos not that long ago, and it was called "How to Impress Your Dad," or 10 things you can do to impress your dad. And it was that life philosophy video was really, really cool. I posted it on my I posted it on both my Facebook pages, the how to impress your dad. And what's really cool is, I mean, his dad's no longer with him anymore because his dad had died in an airplane accident. But his dad was an Air Force pilot, and then he later became an Air Force pilot himself. And the really thing his nickname is Nut and Fancy, and that's the name of his channel, Nut and Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really cool is he wasn't saying he's an expert in the field. He was just simply he was encouraging his audience for everyone who has a dad still, or like my dad's still alive. He's 75 and rides his bike every day.
My dad's still alive. He's like
Yeah.
71, but he has like diabetes and high blood pressure, and he has 2 fake knees. But he still he still gets around.
Yeah,
he's still sharp mentally and like stuff like that.
Well, the cool thing is dads really care about their children,
Mm-hmm.
and he wasn't saying that all dads are perfect, but he was even saying even the dads that aren't perfect, they still love their children. Mm-hmm. And I guess one of the ways you can impress your dad is, you work hard, you kind of show your dad all the things you've learned from him. And then of course you try to tell your dad as often as you can that you love him and you care about him. Mm-hmm. Now I can't do that with my mom because she passed away last year in July.
Oh.
But what's neat, every time I dropped her off at home, because at the start of last year, she couldn't drive anymore. So me and my brother were taking turns taking her to lunch and dinner. And so there was a couple of times I made YouTube videos of us having breakfast in the morning. Mm-hmm. And so now I got these videos I can look back in case I want to hear my mom's voice. I can play these videos back, which is really cool. And but what I loved is, and then after I took her to breakfast or lunch, I would take her to the grocery store. We'd get her groceries. And every day or any time I did drop her off, I made sure I told her I loved her and that I'd see her next time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, anyone who's watching this live stream, if you still got parents that are alive, make sure you tell them, mm-hmm. As often as you can, how much you love them and care about them. That's so important because you never know how long you have with them. So,
like my dad's 71, so he could. Yeah. I mean, probably maybe I'm guessing most of my family members have died like in their mid to late 80s.
Right.
Well, so most of my family, I had three family members living in their 90s.
Yeah. My mother-in-law is 85 years old, so I tell my wife. My wife thinks my mother-in-law is going to live till she's 98, which I hope she does. Hey, Amber, mommy, how's it going?
Hi, Amber.
So, since I know she's 85, I told my wife, I said, hey, man, really enjoy this.
Bye, Sean.
Let's tell my wife, really enjoy this time with your mom. She's going to go back to Peru this month.
Mm-hmm.
She's been with us for a whole year. So it's cool. She's got to spend a lot of time with her mom. But like I said, her mom's 85, and none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. So, but anyways, my daughter's got to go on lots of walks with her grandma, so that's cool. Mm-hmm. And it's really neat. My daughter's really soaking it in. My daughter's like 20-something, so it's really cool that my daughter goes on walks with her grandma because mm-hmm. Then she'll have all these memories of her. Oh, anyways,
all my grandmas are dead because most of my like aunts and uncles are in their like mid 60s to like late 70s.
What's up, Sess Travels?
Hi, Bessie says, yeah, my like one of my uncles will be, but I didn't even realize. I think he'll be like 80, no, 70, 79. I think
Right.
78 or 79
So I wanted to mention
this year.
So I wanted to mention three major channels that I follow. One was Nut and Fancy. I explained a little bit about his background. The other one was the guy named Luke that runs the Outdoor Gear Review. And then the third channel, so Nut and Fancy, Outdoor Gear Review. And what was the third channel I wanted to talk about that's a big channel?
Now, I watched a guy, I can't remember what the channel name is. I watched a few of his videos. He did the one on, I've ever heard of like Swedish log cooking.
Right.
Where they what you do is you take like a big round chunk of probably about a foot and a half tall to about maybe a foot in diameter, about a foot in diameter. And what you do is you take a piece of wood. It's like big round, like about like that big around,
Right.
or whatever, and you cross cut it like this, but you cross cut it to where the it's pretty wide. It's probably like a quarter of an inch or half an inch wide. What you do is you leave it. You can only cut it maybe about 6, 8, 9 inches down, and then what you do is you put twigs and stuff in there, and then you light it, and then and then you put like tinder in the holes too, and then what it does, it lights the piece of wood on fire, and then what you do is you take like your cooking device and you stick it on top, and then you cook. Like how I found out about it was one of my brother's friends that I follow him on Facebook. I know him too. He was maybe it was last year before or it might have been a year and a half ago, but maybe it was last year. He went camping on this river. Can't remember what river it was. He went camping with a few other people, his son, and then one of his friends had like I think one or two kids, and they went camping, or he went with his daughter and his son. His son's like, I think his son's like 17. His daughter's like 14 or something. And well, he's the one that was doing the Swedish log cooking. They posted a picture of him like doing, and then what it is the thing will last as long as the stump is. So like it's like eventually the stump will go to the ground if you cook on it. But usually most people only cook maybe for half an hour on it. But it's a economical way where you don't have to have a fire or a stove. You just get a little tiny area that's like maybe like a foot and a half open area, and you can burn it, and then it doesn't burn like super crazy like a fire does. And it's called Swedish log cooking. I was wondering what it was, and I go, you talk about Swedish log cooking, what the hell is this? So I looked it up, and then it showed like people doing YouTube videos about it. I found this like outdoorsman that does it.
They sell them in they have some Swedish logs already set up in the department. Like if you go to Meyer, or if you go to anyway, some I know Meyer sells them. They and then sometimes Home Depot or Lowe's.
Here it is. Light and go bonfire.
Yeah, and a lot of people do cook over them.
Here's another one.
It's roast mushroom.
It's a kin dried fire log, mini log, campfire bonfire starter. But it's like the Swedish style log cooking. It has like a hole out in the middle, but then it has like 6 like probably like 3/4 of an inch slots in the wood, and it goes down about 3/4 of the way out of the wood.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know how big it is, but it's $5+. It's on. You can buy it at it's a select option 3-pack. But it says it's that's different. That's what is that? It says a fire starter, but it does like the Swedish log cooking thing. But that's too much because it would make too much of a flame.
Right. Well, in the case of the third channel I wanted to mention, it's called Corporal's Corner, and his story is really interesting. When he first came on the scene on YouTube, he was trying to gather up all this knowledge about how to build up his YouTube channel. And at first, he wasn't kind of getting much help. And so he's a former Marine. And it's cool, man. He built up his channel, and he also became a Pathfinder Self-Reliance Outfitters, what do they call him? Instructor. He became a Self-Reliance Outfitters instructor. And the Self-Reliance Outfitter Group is run by Dave Canterbury, and also he runs a YouTube channel called Self-Reliance Outfitters. But
Yeah,
anyway,
you know that guy used to be on that show Dual Survival with that
yeah,
about
Dave,
probably 5 or 6 years ago
yeah,
with Cody Lundeen, that guy that used to wear
yeah,
he used to wear like he used to put on like 3 pairs of socks and like
yeah,
walk in the snow. Remember that one when they're walking in the snow and Dave Canterbury thought he was a freaking idiot.
yeah,
Like, what the hell are you doing? All you got is like 3 pairs of wool socks on and or whatever it was, and you're walking
yeah.
you're walking in like 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, look at him like he's crazy. But
Yeah.
anyways, what's neat is now his channel is a big channel now. Corporal's Corner is, because he really paid his dues and really learned how YouTube works, and he's built this really nice channel. But anyways, those are the 3 channels, and I'm going to add a 4th channel, which is of course Self-Reliance Outfitters with Dave Canterbury. So yeah, those are the channels I'd recommend. Oh my God, there's another channel I'd recommend too. So we got Dave Canterbury, Self-Reliance Outfitters. We have Corporal's Corner, Outdoor Gear
Yeah,
Review.
Dave Canterbury was like an Army Ranger or something.
Yeah, Nothing Fancy.
I think he was.
And then the other channel would be Cold Cracker Bushcraft would be another one I'd recommend. They're really awesome channels. Hey, you know what's funny? Before you came on, I said goodbye to Adrian because I was wrapping up my show. And then all of a sudden I saw you backstage.
Well, you don't have to work tomorrow, do you?
Yeah, I do got to work tomorrow.
Oh, you got to work on. That's why you got to work on Saturdays.
But I still wanted to pull you up because I thought, I still got to pull Brother Brett up, even though I was going to really wrap things up.
You get what, Sundays and Mondays off then, right?
Yeah, Sundays and Mondays I have off.
Okay.
And then I'm getting close to almost using up my whole 20 hours because I'm on that free plan.
Oh.
So
what you can do though, if you do it right, you can make another email. Just make up a fake email and then you can use 20 hours more.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because what I know a lot of people that do, like I think it's Raquel De Los Santos. She makes up she's like a few different emails so you can get like more hours. That's what you do. You can make up any email. You can just make up another Yahoo email or another Gmail or another MSN or another Hotmail and just do it. You don't have to even use it for anything else, but StreamYard.
Well, I think April 22nd is when it goes back to being.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would use another. Just make like another 1 or 2 email accounts.
I probably won't do that. I'm lazy.
Yeah, but it's not that hard. It takes like 5 minutes to make an email account.
Right.
Or if that.
But anyway, I think it rolls back on the April 22nd.
Yeah. So what I mean, if you can go 2 hours every other day, it's gonna be used up in like a week and a half.
It goes quick, don't it?
Or we use up in like 9-10 days.
Yeah.
If you only go 2 hours every day.
Well, people got them. I bet the Hapser, since she can have 10 people up, I bet she's got that full plan then.
Oh, well, there's 2 different. You know, I think on StreamYard, there's 2 different plans. There's a $25 one like I pay for. Then there's the 40. I think it's like a $45 one, and it's only like $45 one. I think there's like 2 differences. You can. Well, what it is you know how when people like you can share your screen and like show videos and stuff and like pictures.
Right.
If like the version I have is still in 720, so the videos only show up in 720. No matter if the person uploads it in 1080, like if you're shouting out your friends' channels and they got like their videos in 1080 when they uploaded it, 1080 like 1080 60 frames. But when you show it on StreamYard, like the plan that Halfters has, and if you have a free plan, it only shows it in 720. So when you get the better plan, it'll show your friends' videos or whatever videos show. Like if it's your own, it'll be in 1080, and then you get like one other. I think one other perk is like you can restream to more destinations, because like I can stream I think to two destinations at one time.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you wanted to, you can stream from you can do YouTube and LinkedIn, or you could do YouTube and Facebook. I think there's like 5 or 6 places you can actually use StreamYard on.
Oh,
and then
cool.
You can use it on Twitch too, but most people don't use it on Twitch. There's way more. There's probably like 500% more people that use it on YouTube than Twitch. Because you go on Twitch, Twitch is like probably 80-90% gamers.
Right.
Now, there are a few people that do like chat streams, or they do like a dancing stream, or they do like, or there's like the thoughts, what they call them, the ladies that just are there to show their boobs and like get up and booty shake.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like there's ladies on there that like literally purposely like bend over in front of the camera and like show their boob. Like, well, why don't you just go on like Chatterbait?
Wow.
You're gonna go that route, because there's one lady that was on Twitch like last year and a half ago. She had part of her come out of her like booty shorts, part of her, you know what? And then they only banned her for 2 days, and then these thirsty guys were in there. Well, why they even ban you for 2 days? They suspended you for 2 days because they're all complaining. I go, she's showing nudity on Twitch, which they don't allow that.
Right.
Go on like Pornhub or Chatterbait or one of those other tabs, like, and you can show it all you want.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah, and then,
well, anyways, I gotta roll off because I do got work in the morning, brother.
Oh, you'll probably go on another person's stream and go, I'm still up.
Oh no, man! I made
that one time you said you were going to end, and then you went on someone's chat for like an hour after that.
And you know what? I meant that's, and I'll talk a little bit about that night, Brett. You know, I said goodbye to you, right? And I kid you not, man. I laid my head on the pillow, but then there's one more channel I just wanted to look at real quick. So I looked at it, and then they made the mistake of telling me like, "Hey, come on up," and I said, "Okay." Next thing you know, I spent way too long on there, and I had work that morning. It was crazy.
And you're up to like 4 in the morning or some shit. I remember that one time. This was like probably a couple weeks ago. You're on that stream, and you go, oh, it's already my alarm's gonna go off in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that night. Oh,
yeah, I remember that. It was like a couple weeks ago, and you're like, I don't know when it was, and then you're like, remember whose stream it was, but it was already like 4 something in the morning for you, and you go, my alarm goes off at like 5:05 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Right, and what people didn't realize, I think I slept like 6 hours before that day that I did that.
Oh yeah, I think you said you took a nap.
Yeah, and you're right. Anything longer than 3 hours is really asleep. So you're right about that.
Yeah, anything. Well, because if I ever take a nap, it's usually like an hour and a half
or 2. Yeah.
But see, if I go to sleep, sometimes like Deborah was kind of upset that I missed her premiere, and I go, well, I was gonna watch your premiere. I went to lay down the bed, getting tired, and sit in this chair, and I was watching TV, and I fell asleep. And I go, nothing I could do about it. I didn't plan to go to bed.
I felt so bad. I fell asleep on Hong Kong's. Hong Kong and her friend were eating some food while I was on panel with them.
Oh.
And all of a sudden they were finished eating. They said, "Hey, we're going to show off Hong Kong." I was like, "Okay." And oh, you were on the panel with me.
Yeah, I was on the panel. It was when she was with that
girl.
What the hell's her name?
I can't remember. Yeah, Kat.
She was eating with Kat. Yeah. She was already there, and then I was on the panel with her probably for like about a half an hour.
Yeah,
before Kat showed up. Kat was late.
Do you remember when I showed I quit showing this view right here? I showed my profile photo.
Yeah.
So as soon as I showed my profile photo, I was like, "This is cool. People can't see me lay on the bed." I go, "I'll lay on the bed, and I still have the mic on. I'll just talk to them while they're showing off Hong Kong, right?" Dude, once I laid my head on the pillow, I immediately fell asleep, and I didn't realize that. When I came back on, I replayed the video, and you're going like this. I kid you not. You take your profile photo off, and you say, "Oh, hey, take care, Lone Wolf, bye." And I'm just realizing you're saying goodbye to me, and my profile photo was up there.
Yeah, Speaking of that, I've had 1, 2. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. I think I've had like. Let me see now. I've had Franceschi, this lady named Blog 123. Hasn't been on YouTube much anymore because she's like working a lot. And then I had Gante, Tambuk, Tyanik. I've had Song for Anna, and I've had now Azel Lexi falls going down. The last stream I did, Azel Lexi didn't get much sleep the night before, I guess, and she fell asleep in the afternoon She's on the same time I am. She fell asleep in the afternoon. She woke up. Well, how I know because she was still on my panel and I never dropped her down. I ended my stream and then I left my dashboard open and I had it muted because it wasn't on there. Well, you know how when you end your stream, you can still keep your panel there. You know, when you end your stream, you can still keep your panel there, right?
Right.
And then so I left her up there. When I ended the stream, her profile picture was still up there. And after I ended it, it said broadcast like ended or whatever. So then I go, what the hell? And then she messaged me like probably like a half an hour later after I ended my stream and goes, I was on your panel. I came back and nobody was there. She messaged in my messenger group and I go, and she goes, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
She fell asleep for like she fell asleep for like 2 hours or something, or 2.5 hours.
Right.
Or more. Because she joined my panel probably about an hour, probably about 2 hours into the stream. So then she was awake for a few, probably like 2.5 hours of it or something, 3 hours.
Right.
And then she fell asleep. So she was asleep after I ended my stream for a while. And then she woke up and she goes, well, I was the only one there. I didn't know you ended the stream.
That's wild.
And I'm like, yeah, but I've had Anna. This is like probably like last month or a month and a half ago. I had a song for Anna on my panel. She got done with her stream probably like about 9 in. She did probably about a 4 or 5 hour stream that day. And then she comes on my panel, and then she's on my panel for like probably about an hour. She's singing, we're talking, and then she falls asleep, and then she wakes up for a little longer, starts talking again. She falls asleep again for like 20 minutes or something. A half hour, then wakes up and goes, I need to go to bed. I fell asleep again. She fell asleep twice on the same stream and woke up.
Oh, wow.
So that tells you, because she was up until like 12:30 my time yesterday.
That's crazy.
Which is like four. You see, like 4 a.m. her time. Because she was doing that. You were there, I think, or she was doing that sponsor stream.
Oh, that's cool.
Earlier today. That had Lynn and Lynn Durion and Al to further notice on the panel.
Oh, so you said it was a sponsored stream?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Because they sponsored it, but anybody that gives her money is kind of a sponsor, really.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But not really, because she goes, they're the only ones that sponsored. I'm like, well, other people gave you money too, so we're not sponsors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
you give her money.
But yeah, Brett, you've been really cool. You super chatted a lot of small chats.
Yeah, but right now I have more money I can use. I'm not paying rent. I'm not paying like my utilities.
Right, but still, that's pretty cool.
So when I get back to paying my rent, I'm gonna have to like cut down my donations a little bit.
Oh, dude,
maybe only donate to people like once or twice a week.
Right, they're gonna
like $2, $5 or something here or there. Because when I go back, I have to pay my rent. I have to pay my internet and my electricity.
Oh yeah, they're gonna understand that, bro.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have probably about 20% less money.
Well, hey, dude, I'm gonna roll off here because I do have work in the morning. But thanks for co-hosting with me, brother.
He ended too. Andrew ended too. He was streaming some duck and gorilla like side-scrolling game.
Oh, that's cool.
He streamed for like an hour and 10 minutes or something.
Yeah,
like an hour and 40 minutes.
See, when I end my live stream and I come holler at him, I make the mistake of checking his channel out when I really should go to bed.
Yeah, but he games sometimes. He does StreamYard and gaming on his channel.
And I'll end up watching his whole game, and sometimes I'll stay all the way until he ends his live stream, which is bad. That's how I know I'm addicted to live stream.
Yeah, but you're also addicted to saying good night.
Oh, that too.
There's streams you don't go up on, or sometimes you go up on. I remember one time you said good night, and then you left the panel. Then you're in the chat saying good night to everybody for like a half an hour. You went back up on the panel and said good night. You went back down, said good night to people again, and then you came back up on the panel, said good night, and then you finally went to sleep after that. Like 10 minutes after you said good night on the panel the third time.
I tell you, the live streams that are addictive, it's Mama H's, the Hapsters, the Rileys is addictive, PODs is addictive, Out Until Further Notice is addictive. Your channel's addictive because you talked about all kinds of topics. Deborah,
I like to talk about more than one topic.
Yeah,
I don't like have to stick to the topic, and if you go off topic, then they try to like revert you back to the topic. I don't like that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like there's one to do like topics about. I hate the channels that are just beaten to death, like Filipinas dating a foreigner, and that's all they talk about.
Oh.
They just keep beating pretty much the same topic every stream. Like there's
Right.
Dez's, there's like this one lady Dez's. Oh God, what the hell's her channel name? Like Dez's Hideout, Dez's Hangout Hideout or some shit.
Right.
And she talks about like relationships with foreigners and relationships with Filipinas all the damn time.
Mhm.
How much can you do it before it gets old? She does it every stream she does.
Well, there's probably a niche for that. Like,
Yeah, but it gets boring after a while.
right.
It does because you're just rehashing a lot of the same topic every other stream you do, pretty much.
That's cool.
Bye,
Well,
Marty. Yep.
Well, hey, brother, I appreciate you co-hosting with me.
And by the way, you want to know some? I don't like the team or the player, but big sports news really fast. The Padres had their first no hitter in team history with that the guy named, I don't know what his first name is, Musgrove, threw a no hitter like a few hours ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was like last. Well, it's still tonight for me, but it was like in the evening. I was watching Sports Center like about an hour ago, and he threw a no hitter. It's a big deal. First no hitter in Padres history. I think the team's
Oh, wow.
I'll look it up really fast before you go to bed. San Diego.
And who were they playing?
3-0. They played the Rangers. The Padres are 5-3. The Rangers are 3-4. The Padres are doing pretty decent so far, but they're not expected to do much. But I'm gonna try to win founded in 1969, so they've been around for what is that 50
for a long
50
time.
52 years, and they had their first no hitter.
That's cool.
A guy I never really heard of, but yeah. It says Joe Musgrove, the kid who grew up as a Padres fan, gives San Diego its first no hitter an hour ago.
Wow.
So yeah, it was like an evening. It was an evening game because it was in Texas. It started 5 p.m. my time, and like maybe 7 p.m. Texas time.
So you literally got to watch baseball history.
Well, I watched the highlights of the game. They showed probably like about a minute and a half, 2 minutes of the highlights of the game.
That's cool.
Because on Sports Center you can watch. Since I haven't had cable in my apartment for like 5 years, probably, but Sports Center shows. So it's like maybe it's not a minute and a half, maybe it's like 30 seconds. Where they show highlights of every game. Like right now, it's Major League Baseball and NBA basketball that's going on right now. That's what the big sports are. And then they show once in a while they show like soccer highlights sometimes. But it's a big like thing, but they mostly show the four big sports in America. They show like NFL football highlights if it's football season. They show college football highlights. They show Major League Baseball, hockey, NBA, and then college basketball. But right now it's just only really two major sports going on, which is NBA and Major League Baseball. Pretty soon they're going to show WNBA highlights pretty soon because WNBA starts in May. Like I think they'll like right before Labor Day in May, and then it goes till, and then the regular season goes till like the beginning of September, I think.
Oh,
because
cool.
they only play they don't play as many games like WNBA. Like last year, my team won the WNBA championship. That's their fourth championship in 20 years. Whatever it was, or 19 years. But the thing is, they only play like 40. They only play like 40 some games. I'd have to look. They don't play as many games in the NBA, so their season only lasts like from like May, June, July, August, and then their playoffs are in like September.
Oh, cool.
They're play, and then their playoff series are shorter too. I think they're best out of 3, and then best out of 5. So their playoffs are shorter too. Their playoffs usually last like a week to 2 weeks shorter than the NBA.
Cool. Well, hey, good night, brother.
Yep.
Peace.
Yeah, bye. And then bye everybody in chat.
Take care. All right, we're gonna wind this down. One, because I have work in the morning. I wish I didn't have. Sorry, brother Brett. I wish I didn't have work in the morning, man. If I didn't have work, I'd stay up and talk. But brother Randall's got I gotta call it. Brother Randall has to call it. Because it is, I normally get up between 5 and 5:20 in the morning. And right now it is 2:45 a.m. But the cool thing is, before I started this stream, I was I'm just showing off some comments here before I end this live stream. Yo yo, fun times. Had by all, that's right. It's so funny, it never fails when I go to end a live stream, people sometimes come in late. So what's happening? So this is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, and for some of you who may have popped in late, this is the Lone Wolf Bushcraft After Dark live show. I had two co-hosts tonight. I had thank you to my co-host Adrian, and thank you to my last co-host on this stream, which was Brett Glasgow. I appreciate it, big guy. Thanks, Brother Brett, for co-hosting with me. And for those of you who came in late, sorry about that. So RVing with G, what a cool channel name. So if any of you guys are not connected with RVing with G, give him a check out. And if you end up liking his content, make sure you like and subscribe to his channel. Until next time, I feel I go live. Oh, that's cool. I sometimes do lives. I sometimes do lives on Sunday mornings and Monday mornings. Of course, when I do Sunday mornings and Monday mornings, that means it's probably evening time in the Philippines and also evening time over in Hawaii. And then when I do lives in the evening times, it's morning over there. So, like right now, since it's past 2:45 in the morning, over in the Philippines, it's probably 2 something in the afternoon there. So it's funny, people with the you're welcome, RVing with G. You're welcome. So yeah, sorry I'm ending my live stream as you're just coming in, bro. But I'm glad you came in and said hey at me, so I appreciate that. Plus, when people replay this live stream, they're going to see all the comments and all the channel names. So for those of you who didn't catch this live stream or are going to play it back later, if you end up seeing a channel on here you're not subscribed to, please give that channel a chance and please go check out their channel. And if you do end up liking their content, hey Georgie. So yeah, if you end up liking the content of their channel, please give them a like and a subscribe. And same thing with my channel. If you go to my playlist, because on all my video playlists, there's specific categories. Pick a category you really like from my playlist, and if you end up liking my content, please give me a like and subscribe. That's one of the ways you can help out my channel. Yeah, most definitely. If you definitely see content here that you are enjoying, please help out the channel and give me a like and a subscribe. And also hit that notification bell so that way every time I come on, or especially every time I do a live stream, or every time I have a new video up, you guys will be notified and will be able to see it. So yeah. Hope you guys and gals take care. Later. Take care, everybody. Later, Gators. So once again, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. Appreciate all the love that's being shown for those of you who got to join me on my live stream. Appreciate you guys and gals. And yeah, hope you all keep continue to do well. And yeah, I'll see you. You'll either see me in the next video or I'll see you in the next live stream. Take care, everybody. Peace. Later, Gators. Cheers. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.